All right. What's going on, party people? This your man Griff, getting ready to knock out a quick house inspection. Just wanted to throw this video out there real quick. I had a great conversation with my son yesterday. He has a signing today. I won't be there because I got some appointments that I got to take care of. So he's going to be doing that. We've already prepped the documents. He know to hit me up if he runs into any problems right now. I don't think he should have any problems. I think he's done something for them before, I believe, maybe, but he's at least done something with this title company because the title company looks to be the same, the paperwork and all of that stuff. So the paperwork looks to be the same.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I didn't ask you to understand anything. All right, so we got all of that straight. But what he asked me was, he was telling me that, yeah, I got a signing for yesterday for today at 11:30 in the morning. Well, at the time he didn't have a time, but later he got the time set for 11:30. So I said, all right, cool. So what he was asking me was, he said, yeah, the lady that I was talking to on the phone. Now keep in mind, some of these people, because me and him have the same first and middle and last name, just our suffix is different. I'm the third, he's the fourth. Sometimes these people think, the company's thinking they're talking to me. His voice is just as deep as mine, might be a touch deeper. And he said the lady was telling him that they've been having a hard time finding notaries to do work, to do the closings, because the notaries want more money. They keep asking for more money. And he was asking me, what's the deal with that? He's like, why? What's the problem? And I said, well, and this is just my take, and if you get offended, that's on you. I said, some of the notaries, they don't really want to work. They really don't. They're trying to do as little as possible and get the most out of it. They want the maximum amount of pay that they believe or been told that they should be getting. And they don't really want to work. I said, that's my take on it. They really don't want to work. They want to make the money, but they don't really want to work. Some of them feel they have a certain value and that value is more than what is being offered. So they've been told and coached and mentored that they need to always demand for more money, and because you can't get higher pay unless you demand higher pay. And basically what's happening, at least with this company, I'm not going to say the company's name, folk ain't getting no work with them, and it's affecting that company because they are having a hard time, or they may be forced in some cases to pay more money, but then the end results of them paying more money isn't what they want, meaning they are not getting good quality notarial work from the notary who wanted this higher pay. So he's like, I don't understand. Why? What's the problem? He said the order is 75. I said that's no problem. I'll do it. And I said, and that's the right attitude. You're just starting out. It's nothing wrong with taking the 75. In his mindset, with the work that he's been doing over the last couple of years, 7 years actually, he do 2 or 3 of those. That's more than what he was making. Two of those offers, 2 $75 orders is more than what he was making per day. And just so you can understand his mindset, and see, he works hard like me. He will work hard like me. Actually, the whole family, we all work hard. My youngest, he's a hard worker when it comes to that gymnastics. That's his thing. He's a great gymnastics coach. So he works his butt off with that. My wife with the cosmetology. My son, any job he gets, he works hard at. And actually, both my sons. And that's the one thing I love. One of the things I love about them, they really do work hard. When they're working, they work hard and they're committed to doing it and all of that. So my son used to be a water meter reader, and he would walk through the different neighborhoods and he would do at least 600 to 700 houses a day. His water meter reading job, his colleagues would probably do 200 houses or 300 houses. They were very, very lazy. So my son was knocking out 700 houses a lot of times per day. And that's why he was always getting employee of the month, employee of the quarter. He was always getting bonus money, all kinds of stuff. And he was making about $100 a day. But to walk, so see people, talking smack about what they're worth. That young man was walking. He was walking through neighborhoods and popping out 700 houses a day. 700 houses he was reading the water meters on per day. That's a lot, okay? Bottom line, that is a lot. And so for him to do this job now, to be a notary and to get $75 or more, and he's got a couple of $100 orders and more, in his mind, he's like, this is a piece of cake. This is easy compared to walking around and doing, the meter reading and everything. And hold on, let me see if I can do something real quick, just so y'all can see. I got my thing. All right, let me show y'all something, okay? Just so you can get a clue. All right, y'all see these houses, all right? He was walking and reading the meters for each and every one of these houses. This here's the meter down here. He was going, bending down, read the meter, sometimes scooping out water out of there. Sometimes he even pulled out snakes. And then he would read the meter for this one. Then go over here and read the meter for that one. Then he will walk down here and read the meter for this one. And read the meter for that one. And every single house in this neighborhood. And there's a lot of houses out here, okay? So that's what he was doing. So in his mind, doing this is a lot of hard work. He had blisters, thighs was hurting. I mean, he had all kinds of physical body pain doing this. He was doing it in the rain. He was doing it in the snow, hot weather, all of that. So for him to do this here for doing what we're doing now is a piece of cake. So now you got notaries saying, I can't do this job. And you've been sitting in an office most of your time. And now you got a chance to make $75, $100, a little bit more. And he said, I don't understand why they don't seem like they can do this, because to him, what we do right now is easy. And actually it is. It's not that difficult, but people have made you think that it's difficult, and it stressed you out in your mind, and you're thinking that it's more complicated and you need to get paid a whole lot more. Not saying that you shouldn't desire that, but just starting off, for you new notaries, get out there and get the experience. So he's like, 75, I do 2 of these, 3 of these a day. I done made more money doing that than what I normally would be making right now working at Home Depot, or when he was working at the golf course, and then as a meter reader. So y'all need to think of this thing and put it in perspective for yourself before you sit here and say, I'm not going to do an order. Now, I want to say thank you to those of you who don't want to do those orders, because you're giving my son some opportunities to make money. He's making the money now, and he's going to be going full time starting next week. He's already put in his resignation with his current job, and Sunday will be his. Hold up. Okay, just making sure. And Sunday will be his last day. So Sunday will be his last day, and he'll be full-time as a notary. We've already updated his profile on signing agent and signing order. And he's going to be ready to rock and roll. So thank y'all down here where all these planes at. So thank you for those of you who feel that $75, $85 is not enough for you, because he's eating it up right now, and he's going to take this and go out here and make the money he needs to make, and not have to sit out here and walk around reading water meters in 100-degree temperature for 700 houses a day. That's a lot. So think about that, y'all. Think about that before the next time you say no to an order, just because you've heard on Facebook or Notary Cafe or somewhere about what you claim you're worth or what they claim they're worth and all of that. You got to get out here and make some money. And y'all know right now, things are getting tight. Signing companies are being real skeptical. And anybody who's willing to come out here and do the work, they're picking them up, and they will start giving them higher pay once that person proves themselves. And if you're not willing to come out here and go out here and prove yourself, then it's and I'm not trying to be funny, but then it's time for you to bow out. But after being in this business 3 months, this is what he realized. He realizes that people don't really want to do this business. They don't really want to work. They just want magical money, and there's no magical money out here. So, I appreciate him recognizing and understanding that, and he just told me straight up. I told him I don't have no problem doing it. So, and I think that's the lowest order that he's done so far, 75. He's been getting 85 to 100, and this 75. And again, for him, for what we got to do versus what he's been doing, that man is like, look, I do. He said, give me them 75s. I'll knock them out. And that's what I'm hoping that y'all will start doing, and it will increase as you continue to do this business. So I know somebody's going to be upset, offended by what I said and the way I said it. But this is just the truth of the matter, y'all. Stop letting those folk out here in these forums and these groups that you don't know, even on these YouTube channels, just fill your head with a bunch of stuff, because people are getting rich off of telling you to do things that you ain't supposed to be doing, telling you to do things that are wrong and that aren't profitable for you. They making money, you paying them, and they're giving you bad information, and they getting rich, and they laughing to the bank. And they doing these $75 orders while you sitting on your sofa ain't doing nothing. Well, I'm going to knock out these house inspections, go catch up with the wife, and get my chiropractic stuff done. Y'all have a good one. Peace.